Story of the moment, Ab.Hakeem M. Adejuma Jesheku presenting. Today with me in the studio is a known face, a notable personality who has been extrayed and will keep on extraying him to an extent in person of Alhaji Engineer Ab.Lateef Ab.Hakeem, also known as HAKLAT. And today's caption matter still lies on extraying his personality, how he started, where he is and where he's longing to be. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Could you please introduce yourself briefly to our viewers all over the globe?
As you've all known, my name is Ab.Lateef Hakeem, popularly known as HAKLAT. I think I stopped at...
You talked about your workers that did pretty well. Today they are independent and most of them are not within the country.
They are not within the country. That was with the help of God. So I kept my head. I've always said I've been always prudent. I'm a man that pays attention to a lot of details. I'm a detailed person. And integrity is second to none. You must be 100% keep tight. With the help of God, with His faithfulness, we've been able to achieve the much we've achieved. So if I said little, I would sound
like underestimating the grace of God in your life.
Because I was a son of nobody. Within my shell, I told you a story of how I started.
Yes.
And a story of how an Okada man gave me 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
That touched my life a lot. And with the help of a friend, Uzochukwu Ogumba, I asked, how do I pay back the society, because I passed through the thick and thin.
You are experienced.
I was experienced.
You have experienced a lot of negative life and tough time. And today, Allah Almighty God has made you to be slightly, mediumly, and largely comfortable. And so we want to give back to society.
I think I will appreciate my mom at this juncture more, because I remember in those days one of the greatest moments, this greatest sad moment I have is my grandmom not being alive today.
Oh,
to see what she has done in my life.
You mean she had been supportive back then?
Extremely supportive. When we were in secondary school, she's a complete disciplinarian.
Oh, and that molded you and others?
And that molded me. That part I couldn't say it at this point. Before now, I think the firewood we are going to use by next year will fetch it this year.
She was that disciplined?
She was that disciplined. I never cooked with kerosene. We cooked with what they call palm kernel shell oguson. That's what we used to light our firewood. If you need to boil water, we wake up as early as 6:30
to get that done.
To get that done, we must be in school before 7:30. And my school, for anybody that knows of a station to Ansarudin College, they could tell you the distance.
So that made you to be timely
and disciplined, because she's so disciplined. She made me not to envy anything. She made me to be dedicated. She made me to be contented with all I have.
To believe in your hands.
To believe in my hands. She struggled a lot. My mom struggled a lot. I pray I should do more for them. And one of my cardinal principles, I don't do anything for myself first. All I do for them first. My first building was for them. The first car I bought was for them before buying for myself. I think that was the real foundation of the real success. With their prayers, with everything, God has been faithful. And at this point, I want to tell the youth like me, because I'm still very young, there's no wrong way that leads to a right way. There's no shortcut to success.
Just be dedicated.
Be dedicated, be consistent. I think that's what kept me moving till today.
So there comes success after hardship.
Hardship.
Likewise, relief after difficulties.
Difficulties.
So before a nail could pass through a wood, one has to be very hard. To the extent the nail might say, please take it easy on me. But eventually, one is going to achieve his aim if committed and dedicated towards his way to success. For those who are just joining us, I'm ecstatic that we have come to an end of Extreme, a notable and exemplary personality in person of Al-Hajj Engineer Ab.Lateef Opeyemi Ab.Hakeem. And for those who choose to learn day by day, going through episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Extreme, this personality, you must have learned a lot of things on patience, perseverance, commitment, being prudent, being dedicated, being appreciative, and so on. And the aforementioned qualities possessed by this personality has brought him to where he is today, and he is still longing to go further than where he is. And may Almighty God make that easy for him. And to all our viewers at home, may you have success in place of failure. May you have health in place of ill health. May you have happiness in place of melancholy. We're going to wrap up here today. Reach us on 08065980566 for inquiry, advice, and advert placement. May we live to meet next week for another incisive and beautiful episode of Pushing Law. HHS.